Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. I'm your hostess. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I am back to do the latest episode of Tarot in the Shadows. So sit back, relax, grab your drink, grab your smoke, grab your blanket, grab your pillow, grab whatever you need to be cozy and comfy for a little while we dig into these tarot messages. This is for everyone who is tuned in, tapped into right now. If you're barely finding the channel, Spirit has divinely designed that. So there's something here for you. In my world, everything happens on purpose and with reason. And so if it resonates, pick it up and run with it. If it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And we have personal readings available for you starting at only $10 US. So if that's for you, go to the website for more details. All right. So what do we have happening in the shadows for you at this time? Please and thank you. What is happening for you in the shadows at this time? One more shuffle down. I hear the noise is getting noisier. The sounds are getting louder. Don't become distracted by them. What sounds? The sounds of agony and frustration. The sounds of karmic repercussions. Hello, Eric. Our first commenter of the night. So thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. At the same time, there are louder growing sounds of delight and bliss. In other words, the two polarities are being emphasized, and the middle road is becoming less and less. So, here we go. Before we look at these cards, the bottom of the deck is the Fool. This is letting go of the past. Taking what you need and moving forward with the bare minimum, knowing that anything else that you need will be supplied along the journey. This is trust. This is taking a leap of faith. This is taking a risk to go for what you want. This is somebody who is very brave and courageous, willing to start a new path and a new journey, doing something they've never done before. So it says good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. This deck actually has some meanings on it. Part of the reason we're using it tonight. So your first card out tonight, we have the Wheel of Fortune. There's another ending and new beginning energy. The Wheel of Fortune signifies the end of old karmic cycles. It signifies a change in the wheel of fate in your life. It's shifting. So what was up goes down, and what was down goes up. It also talks about how in life there are fluctuations. Sometimes there are good. Mama said there'll be days like this. There'll be days like this, my mama said. So sometimes the days are great and sometimes they're not so great. But neither are lesser than the other. Although sometimes you don't see that. They're all one as significant as the other. All the days, very necessary. This card also signifies a shifting of fate and stepping into destiny. It talks about endings as well. On the card, quickly, Wheel of Fortune does indicate fortune as well. It can indicate really good luck, auspicious circumstances that are working out in your favor, okay? On the card, it says elevation of money, overseas trip, completion phases. And that energy is being crossed by the Three of Wands. This is waiting for the next thing to show up and knowing that it's here. So this is like, I got a package in the mail. I just got to go and unlock the mailbox type of energy. In other words, something is here. You know that the only thing left is for you to see it, for it to be literally in your hand, but it's here. Septina, welcome back, lovely. Okay. The card says travel over land, surveying your kingdom. Now, both of these cards talk about a trip. So somebody here is going to be taking a trip. The Fool also speaks about momentum, traveling in motion. So some of you could be taking a trip over land or by air, by sea, any type of transportation here. It'll be interesting if the Chariot card comes out. It will definitely indicate somebody who is traveling. But we already have some strong indications of that. Anyways, some sort of travel is happening. Some sort of change is happening. So let's see what else we have coming out in the message for you tonight. Below you, you have the Emperor. This is the energy of Aries. This is the Lord of all. He rules over all things. He is the epitome of the energy of all the kings in the Tarot. So he represents the King of Pentacles, Swords, Wands, and Cups. He understands and he has mastered all of these energies. So he has all the resources and he knows how to use them wisely. His focus is on growth, expansion, and that peace prevail in his land. On the card, it says stability or stabilizing influence coming into your life. The other thing I want to say about it is the Aries, the Emperor card, again representing Aries for somebody very strongly. But the Emperor card speaks about authority, and boundaries and protection. It is a father energy as well for somebody here. But we're going to use the descriptions that the cards are giving very much as we channel this message for you tonight. So what I see happening is somebody here is ready for a new phase in life, taking a giant leap forward, taking a risk on a new venture. And the energy is auspicious in it. You can feel that auspicious energy. Things are being elevated in your life. Somebody here thinking about traveling, thinking about the changes, thinking about where they're going because they've come into some stability. Okay. In the past, we have the Six of Pentacles, a raise in money or salary. The Six of Pentacles speaks to finding balance in your material resources. So this is about sharing. This is about shared finances, shared resources. This is when a benefactor comes in and offers to be of service and provide some of the needs that you had, or you become the benefactor to meet someone else's needs. So there's been some sharing energy. Somebody recently received a raise, and with that raise, they're making plans because, hey, maybe now you're the boss. Did you become the boss? Did you boss up? Are you the owner now? Are you the main supervisor, the manager, the head honcha, or are you the jefe? Are you the patron? Somebody got a raise. Something came up in the money, and somebody here is making plans to travel with these new resources that are available. So we'll find out more about that. Let's see what's in your headspace. What's above you is the Ace of Swords. And when I think about the Ace of Swords, I immediately think of the truth. The Ace of Swords can signify a conversation that's had. It also talks about epiphanies, new awareness, new understanding, a download. And it is a card that indicates a universal yes. So if in your raise energy, you find the opportunity to travel, somebody's going to be saying yes to that opportunity. Somebody's going to be saying yes to making a change in their life, very strong change. Now, on the card, it says frustration, double-edged sword, and hollow victory. So, taking that into consideration here, I see that somebody got a raise at their job, but now they're like, shit, okay, so this is somebody who got a raise, but now that raise means your salary. And you're like, oh my God, where I was only working 40 hours a week, now I'm working 60 hours a week. Was the fucking raise worth it? Somebody's saying that. Let's see what's unfolding. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the Knight of Pentacles to me indicates slow and steady movement. It means progress is slow and coming, but it is being built firmly, okay? Slow and steady wins the race. If you remember the parable of the tortoise and the hare, that hare sure worked its ass off to get everywhere. And now another parable is coming through my intuition. It's a parable of the retiree, the American retiree. He was a big business retiree. He went down to Mexico for a vacation with his family. They spent the day at the beach, and it was early evening time. And as they were wrapping up their day at the beach, they met the old man who was coming off of his boat. He was a fisherman. And the American retiree looked at the fish that he had, and he was like, oh my God, these fish are so rare. These are some of the most delicious fish I've ever had. He's like, and the Mexican man says, well, you can buy them at the market. They'll be available fresh for you tomorrow. And the old man says, well, you should stay out and fish a little bit more. You'll make a little bit more money. And the Mexican man said, yeah, but I'm not going to be able to do that because now it's time for me to go play music by the fire, visit my grandchildren and my children, and have dinner. And I'll be back for more fish tomorrow. I only catch what I need for the day, and I always make it home for the family time and the meal. And so the American retiree said, well, if you just would stay out and fish a little bit more, pretty soon you'd be able to get another boat. And once you get more boats, you'll be able to expand. You'll even be able to go worldwide. We can do frozen fish, and before you know it, you'll be on the stock exchange and all this stuff. And then you'll be able to retire wealthy. And then you'll be able to spend all the time you want playing music by the fire and having dinner with your family. So the moral of the story is you can go about it the way that's all stressed out and takes you a roundabout way to reach the same point where you are so ambitious to where you're missing the time in between. Or take it easy and know that the day's needs will be met, and allow that. Be content with the day's needs being met and make the best of what you have. And you usually end up back at the same place, because the other thing that the American entrepreneur forgot was about all those triple bypass surgeries he had, all those strokes he had, and all those other health issues he had, trying to make all the fucking money, right? So he could end up right where the Mexican guy was, living a life of ease and flow and enjoyment with the ones he loved. He was already living that retiree's dream life. So slow and steady wins the race. Now the card says, young man to 25 years, visitors, message to share. So back to our original story. Somebody here, something has changed in your finances. I see that a raise came in. Somebody went to salary or got more hours, got a raise, whatever it is. The interchange is like you're wondering if it's worth it. I see somebody who's going to be reverting back to the way it was. I also see that somebody, the one who's traveling here, is a visitor. Somebody's been put in a position of authority, and you've got so much to handle. And if this is you, there's a young person who needs some assistance, who needs employment. You're going to be able to be a benefactor to this person by providing that opportunity for them. And it's interesting because what this young person that you're providing this opportunity to is going to reward you is diligence, hard work, consistent effort, and trustworthiness. Okay. Give me one moment. I need to put this fan back on. I needed it off for a minute, and now I need it back on. Okay. So let's see what we have further unfolding in your message today. Okay, here you are, focused on work. The Three of Pentacles. This is building yourself up. You have plenty to teach. You have plenty to teach when the Three of Pentacles comes up, because you have acquired a level of mastery. And mastery indicates thank you. Say it clearer. One of the best indications of mastery is the ability to teach what you've learned effectively so that others can also master the same thing. Somebody is hiring a new trainee. There's a new trainee, an apprentice, an understudy. There's a new student here for somebody. Okay. The card says improvements underway, but delays around it. Renown, glory, and place of worship. Okay. There's also an alignment of energy between actions and resources. So we talked about a benefactor. Somebody here has been very generous, sharing, giving charitable donations or offering to be of service, not for the financial prosperity, but just because you know you can. That is going to lead to financial prosperity for you. It doesn't even have to be around the realm of work. This could be just offering great advice whenever ones approach you because you seem to know what to do. This is somebody who is very well known for what they do and who has been a great assistance to others around them. This person steps up as a leader. In one of the decks that I have, they're showing me this card literally just says lead, okay? Because you are a leader, okay? In your environment, we have the strength card, okay? So there's somebody here who is trying to get some control in their life, okay? This person is very strong. For someone, this is a Leo, a sun sign Leo, specifically a sun sign Leo. Mind you that this reading is your reading, and it doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are. If you're tuned in here, you're in tune with a specific energy. So is this your job we're talking about? Is this a relationship we're talking about? And we're not only talking romantic when we say relationship, or is this one of your projects? You're going to feel the resonance to what area of life this reading applies for you. Is this your spiritual growth? Okay, the strength card. This is not just running into anything without thinking. This is taking time to act at the exact moment of precision and effectiveness. Thank you. So in your environment, it says inner strength, confrontation with yourself or other people. Given that definition of this card, which I don't completely agree with it, but I said, well, we're going to go by what the cards say. There's somebody here who has some sort of ending after receiving a raise. Things are getting better financially, and there's somebody who wants to bring some struggle your way because they want to confront you about something. Okay. Oh, okay. I just heard something. I just heard this clearly. Okay. So there's a younger person here, somebody who's about 25 years old, give or take 5 years on either side. This person recently got a new job. They had to wait 3 days or 3 weeks to begin this new job. They were hired with the approval of the big boss. There's somebody who's seen it. There's somebody who's seen it, and they're saying preferential treatment. Somebody, and the cool part about it is you actually have the skills, talents, qualifications, abilities to carry this out well. But somebody in your environment at your job is thinking you're getting preferential treatment. Somebody thinks that you're getting preferential treatment in some sort of way, shape, or form. Okay, let's see what your innermost feelings are about this. The Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is the arrows of love. So I hear you're fucking busy. You are busy. You're handling everything. You got so much going on. Things are picking up the pace. And you know what? You're handling all of it. You're very proud of yourself for what you're doing. Because we're talking about your career, I feel like some of you feel like I'm working 8 days a week. Yes, we know there are only 7 in a week. Like I said, you're putting in a lot more time than you had expected. Somebody here, this isn't about a job, but this is about somebody also. This doesn't negate anything we've already said. For you, that's true. But there's somebody else here who this was about you becoming an entrepreneur. You just put in your paperwork for your licensure, for your certifications, for whatever you need legally to get this started. You ended a job. You got it's like you built up your stack long enough. You got some sort of lump sum or something like that. And it's only going to take you 3 weeks to get this new business off and running. You know that you have all the skills. I hear you have 25 years of experience to put into this new busy to this new business. Yes, things are going to move fast. Now, the card definition here says speedy news or situation coming, arrows of love. So you're hoping that this thing takes off like a jet. Yes. And I feel that it will take off faster than you expect. But remember that you're going to have to put in the groundwork. You're going to have to put in the groundwork. I'm hearing grassroots movement. So that gives the energy of word of mouth and getting into the community with everything. Okay. The outcome energy for this experience, the Five of Cups. Wow. Okay, the Five of Cups. Interesting. So the Five of Cups here, this is a card. about regrets. It's about losses. It's about sorrow. It's about saying goodbye to the past. So it's interesting. What I see happening is somebody here, the story that's following through all the way through the end, because we've touched on 3 different stories already. The story that they're following through to the end with is somebody here is coming into some stress and they're starting to doubt the move they made to go independent, to become an entrepreneur, to take this risk. Or if it's for somebody, it's a relationship. Somebody here is doubtful about the risk that they've taken in love. Okay. There's more love here to be found. Okay. Somebody is stressing out because of past experiences. Somebody here at their job is going to end up regretting this person who's taken on more hours because they got more pay and they found themselves overworked way more than they had expected with this new promotion that they have at work. This person, and the other thing, okay, can we finish the one, please? And thank you. And then you can tell me the next one. I know there's a lot to say, but my lips can only move so fast. Thank you. Okay. So again, this is what we've already said. If this is you taking a new job, you waited about 3 days or 3 weeks to start this job. You're wondering if it's worth it. So either the cost of childcare plus transportation plus what you used to do around the house and the cost of offsetting that now that you're not able to do it. For somebody, it's just like, it's a fucking wash. It's like, you know what? As much as I make from going to work, it's more cost effective for me to fucking stay home. So somebody is, yeah, I hear, because it's a lot to take the kids back and forth. Like you're having to pay somebody to take the kids back and forth to school because you got this job. You're not able to take the kids back and forth to school. There's costs for gas and transportation that you're not there. And then you're paying a couple of hours with the babysitter because of all the hours that you're working. So not only do you have to pay them to take them to school, you got to pay them to pick up the kids after school and take care of them for a couple of hours until you make it home. And you're like, this job is too fucking expensive. It don't make no sense. I'm not getting anywhere with this. I may as well go back to what I was doing before. That's the feeling you're going to be having for somebody. I don't like this. So I'm definitely going to read more about this. For somebody who's starting a new job and you have a hater over there saying, oh, you're getting preferential treatment. It's because the boss likes you or some shit like that. Somebody is because you too fucking cute. You too fucking cute. Somebody likes a boss. The boss is nice to you because you just started and you're coming in with all these awesome skills and you're killing the game at work, whatever it is you do. If you're into sales, whatever everybody else normally does, like you're meeting them already and you just fucking started. So the projections for you are that you're going to, way surpass whatever they're doing. In regards to a relationship, somebody is let go of a relationship because they overextended themselves in a relationship. They're standing their boundaries. They found their truth and they realize that they're better off on their own. They're waiting. And they're consistently moving forward. And there's somebody who wants to come towards you in romance. You feel some attraction towards this person, but at the end of the day, it looks like somebody here is having a hard time getting out of their head. They don't have the emotional courage. They don't have the emotional stability. You think it could be awesome. They're saying if you were to try it with this person that you're very attracted to, who might be a Leo, very strongly the Leo energy is here, then they're saying you'll be fucking regretting going with this Leo because they are fucking emotionally unstable. Their money is a mess. This person is constantly stuck in their past. You don't want to go and deal with this person. So I want to clarify in regards to this money situation. First, I want to pull a clarifier. This clarifier is specifically for those people who are saying that the job is a wash. So the cost of working almost equals all the money that you're making. And it's like, fuck, I'm better off just staying home. You're thinking that. You're saying after I'm done working and paying for being able to go to work, it seems like there's only $50 more profit to be made or some shit like that. If this is you, the clarifier is the 5 of Wands. On top of it all, it's causing some fucking fight. So, interesting. There's a battle here. There is a battle here. And it's causing a lot of confusion. I feel like it's difficult. Your children don't like... So, the clarifier for you of this 5 of Cups is there's a problem. So I'm hearing the problem with the childcare, the problem, the childcare provider, whoever's helping. And for some of you, it's a family member. I hear it's a family member. Oh, sweet sister, aren't you so nice to give me a fucking problem? Because of the fact that, I got to wait 3 weeks to be able to pay you because we get paid on a 2-week cycle. There's a 1-week delay. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a fucking problem with that. And it's just like they're not doing what you need them to do anyways. And it's a problem. So the guidance for you, if this is you with the whole childcare situation, the chariot. Ooh, they're recommending, like, can you do Uber Eats or Uber or Lyft or one of these new mobile transportation services? They're saying your car is new enough. Why haven't you thought of that? It's going to give you the freedom to be able to take your children to school, pick your children up, and work while they're in classes. So somebody here really needs to look at that as an option and a solution to this experience where this job is costing you more than it's worth. I'm hearing the job is not paying for itself. It's just not lucrative enough. It doesn't make any sense considering all the chaos it's causing in your home. Now, if that's you, they want you to work with your vehicle. You have transportation. If this is you, you do have a car. Your car is new enough. You really want to pay that car note. Let the car pay for itself and everything else you need. Just to let you know, those people are making a lot of fucking money. When I was in between vehicles, because I had my car, my old school was broke down, and my newer car, my daughter needed it to get back and forth to work half an hour away. My shop was 5 minutes away from my house, so I was Ubering and Lyfting back and forth to work every day. And what I would find was there were people with real serious careers on the strip, and we're talking pre-COVID, okay? So I was meeting chefs and people who were servers and had different careers working on the strip. And in their part-time, they were making more money driving Lyft and Uber than they were at their job. So, like, it sounds really good. So for somebody here, that's the recommendation. Now, there's somebody else here who's got a hater at work, and they're saying you got preferential treatment. So why is this 5 of Cups here? If that's you, it's saying because of the Queen of Swords. Honey, fuck what they talking about. Be the Queen of Swords. See between the words, see between the lines, stick to your truth, maintain your boundaries. Notice that the sword is out in front of her and it's upright. She's ready. She will cut a bitch if she has to. We're not saying no. Do not take your knife. If you're like me and you carry throwing knives in your car, leave them in your car. Do not take them into your office or your warehouse or the job site. Leave it in the car. You don't need it. But what they are saying is, there's nothing wrong with you saying something that's very intelligent and actually channeled. I hear you might, they're saying at some point you're going to walk into an experience and this is how you are receiving the confirmation because you're having the feeling now that this is what's happening, that you got a hater on your job and they're jealous because whatever, they're just hating on you. Oh yeah, because you're cute. They say because they're cute. It's literally just because you're cute. And because they feel like the owner, the boss, the supervisor is checking you out and all that stuff. Honey, if this is you, it's nothing wrong with you saying something. Speak up for yourself, but make it short, sweet, and to the point. And don't go do this back and forth shit. Don't raise your voice and definitely don't take the beautiful smile off of your face. You know what I'm saying? It's like say your piece and let it, move on. Okay. So they're giving me the example of, for example, this hater ass person who's been all up in your business, who seems to know everything about you, might say something to the effect of, oh, and how are you today? With the whole fucking attitude. Like they're literally showing me this. If this is you, then you're going to be channeling something along the lines of, and it's like you can't plan for the way this is going down. Spirit's going to put it in your mouth and it's going to open and the shit's going to come out, but it's going to sound something like this. Why don't you tell me since you know everything about what's happening with me? And you're going to turn and walk away gracefully. And they're going to feel like a fucking idiot because they're not going to be standing there by themselves with their whole fucking how you doing today attitude. They're going to be like, damn, do you want some ice with that burn? Even if they're too afraid to say it, they're going to be thinking it. I'm just saying. What is the guidance for you? Yeah, the Magician. Stay in your power, baby. These motherfuckers are trying to rock your world and make you think something, feel some type of way. They're trying to do something to you. Don't give your power away to them. Do not give your power away to them. I see questions about getting your own personal reading right now. If that's you, Put in the comments where you sent your $10 minimum donation, US dollars, to any of these accounts, along with your comment. But let me know which app you used and put your question clearly in the comments, because as soon as I'm done with this next clarifying step, I'll be calling on you. Okay. So somebody here was in a relationship where they overextended themselves. They brought that situation to an end, and they're waiting. Slow and steady wins a race. You set your boundaries. You found your truth. You found your power. You're focusing more on your career and your work. Somebody is looking at you, and they know that they can't come to you, because if they do, you're going to fuck them up, or you're going to mess up their head, or it's going to make them sad, or something along those lines. Cool part about it is, even though this person can't come to you and you really don't want them to come to you, it doesn't change the fact that you have love for them. You just hope this person moves forward in a positive way for themselves, because, hey, even though it's not working for you, it doesn't mean you wish anything bad on anybody. You want everybody to have the best. You want people to learn and evolve and grow. And you're just pretty much generally a good person and a happy-go-lucky person. And you wouldn't want to harm a fly or a toad or a fucking cockroach or a douchebag either. Yeah, none of those. Some of you call this person any of those nicknames. But yeah, so if this is you, why is this 5 of Cups here? I see here you're going to be processing those emotions and letting that shit go. And clarifying that is the truth here with the Ace of Cups. You're in your self-love energy. And honey, you know that you have something more to look forward to. You know that you got to cleanse yourself of this person's energy. So I see somebody going through their closet, getting rid of any items that you have in there, going through your room, going through your bathroom. It seems like this person has toiletries, clothes, and other items in your house, not only that they gave to you, but their own personal items. I see somebody who's going to be removing that stuff from your energy. Anything that this person brought into your life, you're removing it. You don't want any remnants of their energy in your life. It's not because it upsets you. It's just because you know that it's sustaining their energy in your life, and you don't want nothing to do with it. So goodbye and good riddance. You can go with that shit too. The guidance for you while you're sitting in your self-love is the Queen of Wands. Honey, go find your happiness. Go get what you want. For somebody here, there's a new suitor in your life. It's a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And this person is really excited about you. They're saying, enjoy the good times with this person, because there are many in store. See, this person, this Queen of Wands, in one hand, she has a staff and it's budding. So there's growth in her, okay? There's maturity here. She is coming into more power than she's ever had. The other thing about her is her other hand has the sunflower in it. And the sunflower is a strong symbol of pure positive energy, love and happiness and joy. So they're saying while you're in this self-love energy, then this Queen of Wands is going to come into your experience. They're saying have a good time there. Enjoy this. This could be a friendship. This could be a chemical, some sort of spirit, some sort of, how am I trying to say this? It's an attraction, okay? Others of you in your self-love, they're saying, oh my God, you have so much to write, paint, draw, create, build, sew, cook. Get into your creative arts. It's going to be so fulfilling for you to do this at this time to help you process the residual energy from your past. Gita, I see that you sent your donation. Please put your comment in the comment box and let me know what app you sent your donation on. Oh, I see you have it on Cash App. Okay, so put your question in the comment box. I'll be doing your personal mini reading next. Okay, so what else do we have? In regards to spirituality, in the past, you thought that it was all about your kind acts towards others. You've had a revelation, and this is a new experience. We haven't spoken about this at all yet. We are being guided to tell this story. So, in regards to spirituality, you thought it was all about giving to charity, being a good person to other people. But what's happening here is Spirit is showing you, and I feel like it's directly to you. I hear that it's directly to you, that there's another way to do this. And it's by creating a life that brings you abundance and happiness and joy, and letting other people, excuse me, handle their own stuff. Hold on, let me get some more. Okay, sorry about that. I'm hearing when you found out, when Spirit gave you this idea, that part of being spiritual is honoring your physical vessel, you decided to turn some of that energy back onto yourself because you learned what you put out comes back to you. And if you put everything out to everyone else, then the energy going to everyone else is what you're going to continue to see more of. So you started focusing your energy more towards emotional fulfillment for yourself, making choices to do things, to travel. Oh, we got to tell that story too. Okay. To travel and do different things that you want to do. Oh, they're saying this is your story. We were telling your story the whole time. So whoever was traveling. So they're saying, yes, you're going to work. You're building yourself up and you're building confidence that it's okay for you to invest in yourself. Interestingly enough, people around you are like, oh my God, you're traveling where? That's so expensive. And they're just like, it's like nobody, your family is, it's like, no, okay. So it's like whoever's saying this, they've never been out of the state or out of the city lines and stuff like that. Do you know people like that? I feel like a lot of my family was that way. I now know that some of them have actually left the state, but a lot of them never moved never went out of state, not even just to travel, much less moving in a different place. So if this is you, what you need to know is while you're traveling, they want you to know that some old emotions are going to come up because what's happening is you're doing an emotional restructuring. You're putting more energy into self-fulfillment, into self-love. And it's causing for those who were only there for the benefit of being in your presence because, you were of service to them. You were also generous, all of these beautiful things. It's causing them to kind of leave you the fuck alone now. And that's a little bit hard to accept and to deal with. So the clarifier for the Five of Cups for you is the Eight of Cups, and that's it right there. They're not liking that you're going for what you want. You're turning your back to some energies because they were very unfulfilling. The guidance for you, if this is you, is the Death card. Let it go, honey. If these people don't like the fact that you're taking care of you finally and doing what you need to do, oh, they loved it when you gave them what they needed so they could accomplish what they needed to do. But now that you're taking that time and that financial energy for yourself to do what makes you feel fulfilled because you've been focused on your spirit, maybe they're not agreeing with your spiritual viewpoints, with your new truth. Maybe they don't agree with where you're going or how you're spending your money. What the fuck do they have to say in this? What do they say? They got no horse in this race? Something like that. I don't remember. So this is the tarot message that we have for you today. We've told 4 different experiences. Which one is yours? Are you the person who started a new job and the job is like not even fucking worth it because you need to get back to your family? Otherwise, this job going to cost you more money and it's going to cost peace of your family. Are you the person who started a new job and you got some haters around you on the job and you're about to sweetly walk away with grace after you tell them where the fuck they could put it and their friends going to be like, damn, do you want some ice with that burn? Are you the person who is traveling and doing you most effectively because, you figured out that your fulfillment is the most important thing? That being treated with honor, respect, and validity for your own desires is the only way that anyone else ever will. Is that you? Or are you the person who is slow and steady wins the race and there's a new in your life and whatever that friend might turn into? Which one are you? So I'm going to just check and confirm on my phone who all we are doing personal mini readings for tonight. Give me just a moment. Okay. I see your donation of $10 US. And that's for Gita. So let me see your question. If you want to get your mini reading, you've got just a minute to get that in. Hurry up. Otherwise, you're going to have to catch me in between time. I can get a video for you or on the next live. So let's see. I'm looking for your question. I know it's here. So here we go. I wanted to know what's coming for me in love. Someone knew also about my career path. I'm a Cancer. So I'm going to read the first one you put because it's $10 US or more per question, and you have 2 completely different subjects. So let's see what's coming for you in love. Someone new. Let's see what we have. If you want to ask a second question, feel free to send a second donation for a second question, and then I'll address the second question as well. So for Gita, what's coming for her in love? Someone new. Is there someone new coming for Gita in love. Let's see what we have. That's a yes or no question. So if we get an ace within the 13th card, so 1, that'll be a clear and specific yes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right now, your energy is not aligned with someone new because you're still in the process of this relationship that you let go of. Yeah, you've recently had a relationship come to an end, and now you're searching and hoping that there'll be somebody new, but you find yourself still at home on your own, in your feelings. I hear like your mother, okay? All you want is to be somebody's wife, but every time you try to go that direction, it looks like hurt because the people that are coming into your life are coming in really quickly, and they are not reliable. They are very unsteady energies and non-committal energies, and so you keep finding yourself where you have to leave and defend yourself from these different ones. The people that are coming your way may have purely a sexual interest or other interests. These people are non-committal. At this time, they're saying what you need to do is process the emotions that you're still holding on to from these past situations, because until you deal with those, universe doesn't want you in any damn relationships, because you're going to attract the same relationship you had before until you heal your beautiful heart. So Gita, they say take your attention off of love. Just by your attention to, I don't have love. Where is my love coming from? You literally are sending a universal signal that says, there's no love here for me. And the universe says, you're right. So get your mind off of love. And before you know it, love will fall into place. Put your mind more on the person from our general reading who was investing that energy into self. So what we want you to do, Gita, you're getting a little bit of homework with your reading today. What we want you to do is when you're feeling your most lonely and your most need for companionship, if you had a lover with you at that time, what would you do for your lover at that time to express your love? Would you give them a massage? Then go get yourself a massage. Would you make them a meal? Then go make yourself a meal. Would you make them some tea? Then go make yourself some tea. What would you do? Would you give them a good time? Well, give yourself a good time, girl. Take care of you. And I see you're saying, how do I do this? I hope you got your answer. And once you start doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. Before you know it, somebody will show up in your life when you're not even looking. All right. Let me see. I see somebody said they sent another donation here, sent PayPal. So give me just a moment. All right. I see from Sarita, a $10 US donation. Thank you, Sarita. And your question is, did he cheat or get someone pregnant? So if you get a yes answer, that would be indicated by an ace within the 13th card pool. I'll start pulling cards from the time the first falls from the deck. So for Davis, what is the answer? Show us the truth clearly. Did this person cheat or get someone pregnant? From the time the first card falls, we'll get up to 13 cards. If an ace falls, that's a clear and specific yes. If we make it to 13 cards and there is no ace, that's a clear and specific no. So, did he cheat or get someone pregnant? What is the truth? Show me the truth here. Thank you. Cards fell. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes. He did. And because it's a 10th card in this shit, if you have not already, this situation is over. Let me tell you something, okay? This is your chance for a fresh new beginning. Don't you feel bad, girl. It ain't nothing you did wrong. This person needed to come up out your life, and you kind of been feeling that way anyways. You've been feeling like you're ready to move on from this relationship, like you've outgrown it, okay? Your spirit has already been showing you this. This person had some sort of third-party situation. Were they married to you already? That's probably what's going on here. If they weren't married to you, you are in a higher level commitment with this person, and guess what, this shit makes you so sad. But yes, destiny's here saying it's time for you to move on, because you don't need to be a part of this energy, and if you would move on now, it will serve as a protection for you. So actually, the fact that this guy cheated or got somebody pregnant, you should be thanking him. Thank you. Now see yourself right on out the door, and I had nothing to do with it. You're karma clear. This is you, karma clear, and being removed and protected from a situation that don't need to be in your future. So that's what I have for you. Let's see what else we have. The free reading is already complete, Noonit. So rewind to the beginning and you'll see the free reading. Okay. For personal questions, there is a $10 US minimum donation. So thank you so much for moderating and helping to explain that to the individuals who are showing up. So thankful and grateful for your presence. We do this every day, usually twice a day. And the $10 mini readings are always available. When I'm not live, I can produce your answers in a little video and upload them here for you, or they'll be produced on TikTok. So if you have a TikTok, send me your TikTok, okay? And if you prefer neither of those, I can just email it to you. But either way, all personal video readings are uploaded here as well. So that's what we have for you tonight. I'm not seeing any more donations for tonight. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby.